Go find me, I come from. Want me go away, go now. Go hard for my dream, that. Want me let me spicy clothes.
Do you think becoming a business owner changed who you are as an individual?
100%, yeah. Yeah, because I think the pain and the stress and the challenges that it have to go through as a business owner, that in itself helps you grow a lot as an individual in ways that you would not have grown if you were not doing business. You encounter a lot of challenges that you just had to figure out how to overcome. And the only way you could genuinely transcend your obstacles is by genuine growth as a person. So yeah, 100%.
I will agree with his sentiments. I never understood the value of money when I was growing up. Never got it. Never stuck in my brain. And it's only when I went through owning two businesses and going through, like, I still learning this. I am old and I'm still learning every day how things could really affect everything in life. Getting an accountant, having a lawyer. Well, luckily for camera, but I mean, having a lawyer or several lawyers, depending on the crap you're doing in life. Like, this made me become an adult. This made me understand the value of money and how it works and the ramifications of what things happen. So I would have never, because context to me is everything. I base my whole life on context. So without context of owning my own business, I would never understand the proper normal way of adulting. Does that make sense? Because I don't have the as Yannick is, I don't have the 9 to 5. That's not my life. I could never do that. So for me to get money at the end of the month, I had to work hard to make sure that happened. And the only way I could do that is if I create something. And the only way I do that is if I have a business. So it's a downward spiral. It's a snowball effect. So that made me become an adult. Getting a business. That definitely made me become an adult.
Facts.
Anybody has anything else to contribute on this one?
I just understood what it is to grind, boy. Like, I talking about 9 to 5, head home, set up, and like when I just started, it's only like a year and change of doing this, right? And I used to go in the park down the road to train people outdoors. So, it's dumbbells, it's medicine ball, it's battle ropes, and I have to pack up my car, head down the road, unpack, set up, deal with 2 sessions, head back home, make dinner, iron clothes, to head out to work. I leave in home 5:45 in the morning. So I just understood what it is to grind. I understood what it is to feel empowered. So like, as much as I don't really like the 9 to 5, because I have this business, I just happy in working on. Just tell me what to do so I can leave here so I can go and handle my stuff. I'll listen to the people. Yes, and I hope they don't see this. But yeah, doing my stuff, I just feel empowered. It felt good. I remember plenty times on New Year's Day or Old Year's Night, when people talking about what you accomplished for the year, and for years in my 20s, you just sit down there and I was like, I guess, what did I accomplish? But just from opening the business, I could say, yeah, boy, I helped this person reach this weight loss goal. I helped this person get disciplined with exercise, and just empowered. Feels good.
Yeah, like boy, I wouldn't lie. I really rate you because that 9 to 5, jeez,
Now,
bro.
but to be
Being
fair,
a business owner, being solely a business owner, it have its challenges. It's scary and it's risky. But I feel like people that have 9 to 5 work hard, bro. Like I cannot do it. I mean, yeah. The thing is like, okay, having a business is hard work, but you work on your own time. So I could take breaks during the day. I could, run away for a little bit if I need a couple of days off or whatever. But you'll just have to constantly do the same thing every day, and the thought of that just kind of kills me. So I respect you, bro. I respect everybody who works hard and has a 9 to 5. Hats off to you all, bro.
it is hard. I don't like to hear my name called and Yannick, what going on with this? What going on with that? I do that part hard. But I need the safety net for now. I need that sure safety net for
Quite valid.
All right, fair enough. All right, so if we get on this, right? Everybody's cool on this. Yeah?
Straight.
All right, so the next question. Do you think an entrepreneurial mindset is needed to survive, especially in the context of the pandemic? Now, just for a little quick context, the entrepreneurial mindset is essentially a way of thinking that enables you to overcome challenges, be decisive, and accept responsibility for your outcomes. It's a constant need to improve your skills, learn from your mistakes, and take continuous action on your ideas. Anyone willing to do the work can essentially develop this type of mindset. So, do you think it's needed to survive this type of mindset,
I would
especially in
say
the context of the pandemic?
I would say in short, I don't think it's needed to survive, but I think it's needed to thrive. Yeah.
I agree.
I think that's a plain, simple, short, sweet answer. Self-explanatory. Yeah. Anybody else could touch on it. That's just my piece.
I think I disagree 100% because I think you definitely need it to survive. Because I've seen a lot of people in this pandemic suffer. Like business over, I probably say over 60% of businesses closed down, and this is not here. This is globally, and this is the unfortunately, this has been the best year and a half of my business. The push I push, because you have to, yeah, it's as I said, I have no safety net. There is no what else you could do. This is it. So it's time you realize you're back against the wall. You have to. I think it's a same thing as context. It's a matter of how you interpret it, but it is a mindset that you have to have. It's not a matter of survival or not. Is you have to have it, and I think that is what will separate everybody else from you, because you can't say, "Oh, it's a pandemic, so that's the reason why." No, you can't say those things. If you had that mindset from the beginning, it will just be another challenge in front of you. You have to overcome and succeed.
Right.
So that's my 2 cents.
But okay, all right, go ahead,
Listen.
Cameron.
No, listen. Oh, no, listen.
No, I get what you're saying, but you also said context is everything, and I agree because it depends on the context that you define the word survival. Because for some people, especially in the Caribbean, survival could literally be just living off the land. They wake up in the morning, they go and pick a mango off the tree, they go and hustle on the road or whatever, and they get by the day. And a lot of them are happy doing that. It's have people, they rather do that than put in any hard work. They could live off the land, go and bathe in the beach, handle the scenes, and they're good with that. So it depends on the context of your definition of survival.
I agree with you 100%.
So I agree with everything said so far, for sure. I think context definitely plays a huge role in it. Cause I'm that girl who's like, I hate capitalism, but I am not going to choose to live in the bush and not use my phone and say F the system now, boy. I'm not gonna do that. So I have to participate. I have to make money and spend money and do all the things that they want us to do in this capitalist world. But I think as it pertains to the mindset, I think regardless of whether it's needed for survival or not, it's just a great thing to have as a human being living in the world that we live in. You know, problems come up all the time, and it's not just in business, it's not just in anywhere. It's life. Life is full of challenges and things that we have to overcome. So having the mindset of an entrepreneur, which is everything that you would have defined before, critical thinking, coming up with solutions to problems, all of those things contribute to things like innovation. And we're evolving human beings. We're in an evolutionary world. So I think having a entrepreneurial mindset it'll help. It won't do anything else besides help. It wouldn't be worse off for you, you know? So I think I don't have an answer to whether I believe it's necessary for survival or But I do think regardless, it'll help. It'll help you as a human being. It'll help you as a business person. And yeah, I said human being already. So yeah.
Go find me, I come from. Amigo, we go now. Go hard for me dream that. Let me spot club.